Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to review Batgirl #1. I'm just like to tell you, my baby back, my baby back, my baby is back to where she belongs. Batgirl, the real Batgirl, is finally here. No disrespect to Barbara Gordon, but baby, let's be honest. You didn't shine until you were Oracle. You didn't shine until you were Oracle, and you should stay Oracle forever. I don't care what nobody say. Barbara Gordon is good, but she is amazing as Oracle. Right here, this character, just like Tim Drake Robin, best version of the character. There is no other Batgirls after or before. This is the true Batgirl. Just like Tim Drake is the true Robin. No matter how many times I keep trying to push Damian on us. Damian is great. He can be the son of Batman. And honestly, I don't, he can wear the Robin signal if you want to. But let's be honest. Let's stop playing with ourselves. He's not Robin. The real Robin is Tim Drake. But this right here, Cassandra is back. The only problem, she talked just a tad bit too much. But the artwork is stellar. I'm happy to see her back in here. I'm glad it's confirmed that she is the adoptive daughter of Batman. Lady Shiva is her mother. David Kane is her father. But she chose to be Batgirl. She chose to be Bruce Wayne's daughter. And I'm glad they are saying, like, this is her role. She is Batgirl. She is the daughter of Batman. Because even Lady Shiva mentions it when they were in it. It was a scene where she had where Cassandra had dropped her off or whatever, and then she had said something. She turned around for a bit and then turned back around, and then Cassandra was gone, and she was like, "Your father's influences," and she's talking about Batman. She's not talking about David Kane. She's talking about Batman, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, this is a recommendation. Let me see. Actually, I don't know. Let me see who wrote it. This one is called Batgirl Mother Part 1 out of 6. And the writer is Tate Brombell, and the artist is Takeshia Mizawaki. I hope I said that name correctly. If not, no disrespect. But Tate, excellent first issue. I love it. So it's basically Batgirl meeting up with Lady Shiva, pretty much. Lady Shiva is telling her that people are after her and that y'all need to get out of there. I mean, we need to get out of here because they're coming after you too, because they want me. And if anybody's coming after me and they're going after my daughter, I can't let that happen. And Cassandra's like, yeah, right, pretty much. And then she's basically like, leave me alone. I don't need you or whatever. And then she's basically saying that you're telling a lie. And she's like, no, I'm telling the truth or whatever. Before anything else can settle, these ninjas come in, and basically they said, what is buried always come to the light, right? So, see, they're talking. These ninjas come in. It is just straight up action already. So that's what I love already. While Cassandra's having her inner monologue and arguing with her mother, they're coming after each other. So, but Cassie is still trying to fight her mother because she doesn't want anything to do with her. But then they're also fighting the ninjas as well. Let me see, what was it? She's basically says, this was not my choice. My origins was not my choice. None of this was ever my choice. But she said, but I am an orphan by choice. I am Batman's daughter by choice. I know how to kill. I know how to hold back by choice because I'm Batgirl, and no one, not even my mother, will ever take that away from me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, my baby. Yes, you see this? And it's just nothing but a splash page of just, look at that. Just gorgeous. Just them fighting. Just them fighting. And then can we give credit to the fact that these look like female characters? That they look feminine, because lately these DC comic books been making the females look unfeminine. Like, I don't know what the hell y'all want from us, but I want feminine characters. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of them looking like trans mans, honestly, or just women flat chested with no hips. What the hell is this? Who is this for? because it sure ain't for the women. Because the women, most women don't give a damn about this shit. I can already tell you this. There are maybe like I would probably say like maybe 15% of women really care about characters, care about these books, while the rest is men. Just gonna be honest with you. You can get mad at a wall all you want to, but again, just it reminds me of the first time Cassandra became Batgirl in her first solo run. Which honestly, remember, Cassandra, much like Tim Drake Robin, was responsible for making Batgirl and Robin solo characters outside of Batman. Because back in the day, Batgirl and Robin used to show up as either backup features or just in the stories with Batman, where it'd be like Batman and Family. You know what I'm saying? Featuring Batgirl, but it'd be like a little small, little short story or whatever. It was never by itself. The same thing with Robin. It will never be by itself until after Tim Drake took over and until Cassandra took over, right? So that when everybody always wants to say who's the greatest Batgirl and Robin, and they want to say it's Barbara Gordon and Dick Grayson. No, it's not, because you guys don't read these books. All you did was watch Batman the animated series, and that was it. That was it. But Dick Grayson became good when he became Nightwing and when he was off with the Titans and he was able to be on his own. You get what I'm saying? Barbara Gordon didn't become a great character until after she got her spot on Joker and became Oracle. That is when those characters became great. But making Batgirl and Robin work was Cassandra and Tim Drake. Put respect on these names. Put respect on these names. And I'm just going to tell you. And then while they're fighting, right? While they're fighting more, Lady Shiva pushes her and Cassandra out the window, right? That junk is hilarious because she knows that she has a glider in her cape or whatever. She was like, fly, right? And then she explains everything. She basically says like they call themselves the Unburdened, a legendary order of warriors who vanished a century ago. They have returned and they want blood, including ours. And then she was like, why? Because you are my daughter, Cassandra. And then Cassandra was like, no, I want to know, why did you protect me? And she's like, because I'm your mother. I gave you this life and only I may take it. I told you. Lady, she was still a bitch. She was like, no, baby. I saved you because you are my daughter. That is true. But if anybody kills you, it's me. No one else may take your life. So it is crazy. So then she starts telling her story or whatever after they land. And look, Cassandra's gone, right? And then she's like her father's influence. See? Her father's influence. So she's basically talking about Batman, because Batman has that little goddamn trick where you talk to him and then he just fucking disappears. But of course, Cassandra comes back. They go to one of the temples. And let me talk about this right for a second. This DC All-In poster. Everything is great except for these three bitches right here. These three hoes. They're not heroes. Stop trying to make them heroes. They are. This is an anti-hero. These are straight up villains. No matter what. They should never be in the lineup with Wonder Woman and Black Canary and Power Girl up there. Okay? These are not morable characters. Catwoman sometimes, but even then, she's not good enough to be on Justice League. I'm sorry. Bitch should be in jail. I don't care. She killed 500 children. And that was without the Joker influence. I will never forget it. And DC has been trying to make you forget it. No, she's crazy. Eco-terrorist. And she's killed thousands, millions of men, children, everything. But fine. You know what I'm saying? I don't care that y'all want to try to make them LGBT dual thingy. That doesn't take away the fact that these three are terrible people. Sometimes good. But they should never be on the poster with DC All In. Stop trying to slide some of these villains up in here. Because that's what y'all been doing recently, DC. Y'all been doing that since the New 52, where y'all been sliding up villains into these posters. Like somebody supposed to be like, no. Are you kidding me? Stop it. Oh, and get Wonder Woman out of this goddamn costume. Superman, Batman are in their classic costumes. It's time for the bitch to go back. Go back to the classic. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. All right, we're done with the movie costume. We really are. Okay, so back to the story. She goes to one of the temples, right? Where she, people's, the people are, when the world turned their back on her, Lady Shiva went to this temple right here, and they kind of killed everybody or whatever. But they even knew where to go to get to the temple or whatever, and they decided to go after Lady Shiva again. And they're like, hey, and then of course, what is buried, and then Lady Shiva was like, oh my God, quit the useless things. And she was like, she was like, you guys have me, then come on then. She was like, my daughter means nothing to me, because she took an arrow. She took an arrow trying to protect her daughter, right? And then she was like, Cassandra means nothing to me. So you guys, if you guys want me, then you have to fight me. And then she was like, she's lying, because Cassandra's gonna read body movement or whatever. She basically says her name is Lady Shiva, liar, killer, terrorist, villain. She has done unspeakable things to people, to me. She has awoken a threat I barely understand. But tonight there will be no more killing, because she was trained by Batman. Because I am Cassandra Cain, weapon, orphan, Batgirl, hero, and tonight I am a daughter. Tonight this is my mother. No luck, only us. To be continued. Look at that shot. This is what I'm talking about. This is how you open up a comic book. This is what I like from a first issue. We get a little bit, and then it's just mostly action. It was mostly action, wall to wall for me. So yes, issue number 2 will be picked up. I will be reviewing Batgirl issue number 2. So yes, pick up this book. Give Cassandra some love, because she needs it. I need DC to go back to continuing this. If any Batgirl character needed a run, it should have been Cassandra. It should have been Cassandra. You know what I'm saying? It should have been Cassandra. So yes, pick up DC All In Batgirl issue number 1. That's my review. I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.